So when our transformation, here's f of x again, and we're going to transform it by affecting the x's. So when it's grouped in with the x, it's going to affect the x's, and when it's grouped in, it always does the exact opposite of what you expect it to do. It has to kind of undo it. So if this looks like you're going to be multiplying the x's by 2, no, you're going to be dividing all the x's by 2. So this is affecting the x's, so let's keep all the y values the same. Here I've got all the points that kind of make critical points about my graph, and I'm going to keep all the y values the same, and then the x's are going to be not multiplied by 2, divided by 2. So negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. Negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. 0 divided by 2 is 0. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Let's graph. So negative 2, negative 2. That was this point. Its x value got shifted to be half of what it was. Cool. So now we've got negative 1, 0. Bang. That was this point that got compressed. 0, 2. This point, the x value didn't change. It gets to stay put. 1, 1. That was that point that got compressed. 2, 1. That was that point that got compressed. So, there we go. Bang. That's a horizontal compression. Looked like it was supposed to be getting bigger, but got small. Excellent. So now, if it's a half, same reasoning. It's going to be, it looks like you're going to be multiplying the x's by a half, but no, you're going to be dividing the x's by a half. And dividing the x's by a half is the same thing. So if we're dividing by a half, we are multiplying by 2. So, again, this transformation is only affecting the x. Let's keep the y's the same. So, divide or multiply those x's by 2's. So negative 8, negative 4, 0, 4, 8. And we graph. Alright, fine. So negative 8, 2 is way over here somewhere. Let's pretend it's there. Whoops. Negative 4, 0 is here. 0, 2 is here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is here. 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 is there. So, and then that way, it got your original graph, that black line there, got horizontally expanded. Looked like it was supposed to be shrunk, but no, expanded that way, and the y values all stayed put. Excellent. All right, one last fancy change. You might have learned that putting a negative in with that, with the x, flips it over the y-axis. You're used to negatives on the outside that flip it over the x-axis, but when it's grouped in, it flips it over the y. But it's just a fancy form of what we've been doing. Here we divided the x's by 2. Here we divided the x's by a half. Here we're going to divide the x's by negative 1. Let's do it. So, again, affecting the x's, let's keep those y values put. Multiply, or divide, same thing, but divide the x's by negative 1. We get 4, 2, 0, negative 2, negative 4. Let's graph. 4, negative 2. Whoops. Oh. Ooh, what did I do? Original point was 4, negative 2. Made the x value positive. Oh, positive 4, negative 2. That's a positive 4. That's a negative 2, because I can plot points. So this was this original point on the black line being flipped over the x-axis to that point. Beautiful. 2, 0. There. That was this point on the x being flipped over that way. 0, 2. Up there. Didn't flip, because it's on the same thing. Negative 2, 1. Bang. Gosh, I can't see the original x anymore, but there it is, and that was that point, flipping over that way. Negative 4, negative 1, negative 4, positive 1, because I can read. There it is. So, this is here, and here, and there. So that's this black line being flipped that way. There. And that's